Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yeah, let's go! Over it! Shoot that on you!
One more.
What's the rule? Take that! Yeah, let's go, let's do it! Focus! Watch the pick!
Okay, guys, get back to work.
Next time.
Great game, DJ. All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Don't let them shoot that. Come on. Shoot that on you.
Keep the flow going, guys. Let's go.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
not the best way.
Hey, hit me up.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. We'll get to see Ricky Rubio on the court tonight. The guy can be a magician with the basketball. One of the most exciting passers in the league. Guys both past and present. Who are some of the players who were the most fun to pass the basketball? Shaq?
Well, I played with one of them in Miami. Helped me get a championship. Jason White Chocolate Williams.
Oh, yeah.
I went to school where another one went to school. Pistol Pete Maravich was also very fabulous. But last one, Ernie, Steve Nash. Played with him in Phoenix also, those three guys.
You reckon there were any times, Shaq, in practice that you got, you just didn't see a pass coming?
Oh, no.
Took it right in the nose? Oh, come on. I'm sure
me,
you
Ernie.
did. Everybody's
No,
done that.
No, Ernie.
No. But not the answer I thought I'd get from him, Kenny.
Well, I hate to say this. You can't mention these two guys in the same name with Rubio, but Magic Johnson.
Oh,
I mean, Magic Johnson is the guy. He's the guy who made the no-look pass.
Did you just mention Rubio and Magic on the same list?
I said I can't do that.
Okay, all right. I'm just
separating.
making sure. Okay.
But Rubio's pretty good.
No, he's
But
good.
he's no Magic Johnson.
He's no Magic Johnson.
But he's pretty good.
Really good.
I'll leave it there.
And I'm with you on Pistol. He was the best.
He was the man.
It was great. That'll do it for us for here for now. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
DJ, what was the name of that 2 Chainz song you was playing earlier?
Feds watching?
No, that other one.
Oh, Bounce.
Yeah, I like that one.
True.
You want protein bar?
Nah, I'm good on protein, bro.
Making sure. Remember to hydrate. It's very important.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
A stirring rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner by the terrific Linda Lynn, getting us ready for NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Guys, there's so many great scorers in our league. It makes it tough to get stops, but somehow they were able to do it consistently in that one.
The reason why their rotations were quick, they prevented easy shots and they kept their opponent out of rhythm.
Now let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder.
Well, Kevin, he said defensively their main priority is going to be preventing points in the paint. He told me we can't let them get comfortable inside. That's what'll hurt us. He wants them playing a very physical brand of D down low. Let's see if they got the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here in the early part of the season, Steve, when you played, did you have a favorite part of the regular season?
I did. I think right around All-Star break and afterwards, because now you know you have a chance or you're in the hunt. You got to start to pick this up to put you in a place for the postseason. But if you're not in the postseason, February starts to feel like a drag.
I bet. But when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, at least now you got something to aim for, right?
Yes.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Mitchell, he's checked in for Hood. Then for the Mavericks, DJ comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Seth Curry in for Wesley Matthews. On the court for the Mavericks. On the wings, Curry and Barnes. Measury is out there with DJ, and it's Barea in at the 1. And the basket by Rubio.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there.
Barea, the pass to Cowens. On the wing, Barnes. DJ sets the screen for Barnes. Off the mark and a bad shot there. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Kerr. On the wing, Cephalosha. And the Jazz, another 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Barea kicks to DJ. Outside Curry. He dishes it to DJ. And there's the pass to Measury. 4 on the shot clock. He gets that one.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 1. And Rubio kicks to Cephalosha. Dishes it to Favors. That one drops for him.
And while Favors has developed his outside shot, right there in the paint is his comfort zone.
Outside Curry. Back to Barea. Pass to Cowens. Over Favors. The shot by Cowens, no good. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Feeds it to Favors. Kicks it out to Rubio. Jazz passing it around. Favors with the screen. Here's Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Utah has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Rubio dishes to Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, Rudy Gobert, a 7-2 shot blocker out of France. He's emerged as the starting center in Utah, a defensive dynamo.
A different look for Utah. Johnson, he's checked in for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Cephalosha. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Then for the Mavericks, Jeff Withy, he's checked in for Measury. Wells comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. Wells' shot is good. And Rudy Gobert with a 7'9" wingspan, arm span, and a 9'7" standing reach. Steve, those are the longest measurements ever recorded at the NBA Combine.
Wow, and also surprisingly, he's light on his feet. The combination of length and mobility, it makes him a terror on defense and a dangerous, dangerous role man offensively.
And here's Burks after the three-pointer from Shammy Wells. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Curry passes to Wells. Smith kicks to Withy. It's DJ atop the key. Back to Smith. Pass to Cowens. Wells dishes to DJ. And the shot no good, a bit short. Jazz trail by 3. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Works with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Curry's got the ball, and that one drops for him. Curry's got his second basket.
And a late reaction by the defense makes that one a no contest.
You know, he got out before people could turn their heads, and he's already gone with no hesitation.
Now here's Gobert. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
Another miss by Utah.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
DJ kicks to Curry. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Wells' shot is good.
And from what I've seen and heard, Shammy Wells has gone out of his way to take DJ under his wing in the NBA. Not sure if that's the guy you want as a veteran leader, but he and DJ seem to be on the same page.
And the Jazz with possession here after the three-pointer from Shammy Wells. Here's Ingles. Sinks that one from the post. Ingles has got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Now here's DJ. D right on him. Smith the pass to Cowens. Knocked away with the steal. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Dallas leading by 4. Wells kicks to DJ. Wells dishes to DJ. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson with the block. Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead. Dallas has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. The dish to DJ. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Well, back before this run in the NBA, DJ was considered a standout prospect in the game. I mean, took some time off to focus on music, but has now rekindled that love for the game and is making the most of his abilities.
And Utah making a change here. Urebko's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Farrell's checked in for Smith. Here's Mitchell. The feed to Urebko. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is too. How far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, DJ out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Jeff Withey. Then there's Wells. And it's Farrell in at the point. Hood kicks to Yarebko. Nice ball movement by Utah. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Hood. Dishes it to Burks. Over Wells. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And to look now at the four areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep down for Utah.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim, those tend to be far more efficient. And even without that three-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they pick up two. And the Utah Jazz, one of the top 6 teams in the league last season. But, Steve, they were swept by the Warriors in the second round after the Jazz took care of the Clippers in round 1. How far does this team still have to go to contend for a title, you think?
They've gone from average to very good, but a talent drain this summer with Hayward and Hill moving on. They'll need to regroup, and the West is only getting scarier.
Now, here's Ingles. He kicks it to Yarebko. Pass to Burks. He feeds it to Ingles. And stolen by DJ. Here's Wells. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And it's just encouraging to watch Wells come up with the steal there. Definitely an area of his game that he continues to work on.
Johnson kicks to Hood. Feeds to Ingles. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Burks. Pass to Yarebko. But he stays with it. Launches it. That shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Even if you do come away with the win, you've made it a lot harder than it should have been. But that night, they just couldn't overcome it.
And here's Hood after the three-pointer from Shammy Wells. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by DJ. Johnson kicks to Hood. Works for 3. It's rebounded by Farrell.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Kicks to DJ. Back to Farrell. Nowitzki with the screen on Johnson. Shot off the pick. The shot by Cowan's no good. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Hood. Johnson left side. Fires from 14. That one a little long.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Wells wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
A different look for Utah. Favors comes in for Johnson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Burks. Barnes, he's checked in for Dallas. Rubio with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Rubio's got his second bucket tonight.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Wells passes to DJ. In the corner, Farrell. Here's DJ. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Rubio outside. Pass to Ingles. Favors sets the pick for Hood. Off the screen. Doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
Jazz trail by 11. Now here's Rubio. He has 6. Favors with the screen. Rubio dishes to Hood. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Hood's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
They set the pick. DJ kicks to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Utah.
Well, the one thing you'll notice about DJ off the court, almost always wears his headphones either on his head or around his neck.
The Jazz making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. Now here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. There's the dish to Hood. There's the feed to Favors. The pass to Hood. Shoots over Wells. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 7 points for Rodney Hood.
Jazz coach Quinn Snyder bounced around as an NBA assistant coach 4 different teams, never staying more than a year. He got his education working under so many great coaches.
And Coach Snyder said that his experience as an assistant coach helped to erase some coaching blind spots.
Well, you take something, Kevin, from every experience, every stop. He's been well prepared to become an NBA coach. Over 2 decades on the bench before taking over the Jazz job.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Dallas. Measury, he's checked in for Withey. Matthews comes in for Wells. And Smith subbed in for Farrell.
And this is a guy that can get you stops, aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And it's Harrison Barnes. And so it's Shammy Wells making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been finding me. I've just been trying to run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run it in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Shammy Wells has been set. A different look for Dallas. Withey's checked in for Measury. And DJ's subbed in for Harrison Barnes. The tough defending Favors and Gobert make up the big men. Hill and Hood in the backcourt. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Now, here's DJ. He has 6. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play. And that sends DJ to the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Smitty, you call college basketball games as well. We know you had a terrific career in East Lansing with Michigan State. We're starting to hear from some players, Ben Simmons for one, critiquing the college basketball system for the financial setup and the stringent eligibility rules. Do you give any credence to these complaints? Is the kid right? What changes you think might be made? It's a loaded question with a lot of answer, I'm sure, to it. but it's certainly on the tip of a lot of people's tongue right now.
And I think it should be. You've had some coaches coming out and saying there's some kind of way to be able to change this system and be able to benefit some of these players. I look at it some way, Kevin, where there's some kind of way you have an insurance policy for these guys or some kind of way that they'll be able to finish their degree, even go on to finish their master's degree as long as they want from any college, not just the college they came from. And I also think some kind of way there should be some kind of financial stipend for these guys.
And so here is Dallas following the miss by Rodney Hood. Outside for Berea and stolen by Favors. From 13, back to Rubio. Dishes it to Favors. Hood kicks to Favors. Over DJ. Another miss by Utah. Mavericks leading by 9. Matthews passes to Cowens. Back to Matthews. Over Hood. Matthews no good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hood with it. Matthews covering. Hood dishes to Rubio. Shoots over Berea. Great positioning on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Gobert using that 7'1" frame well on the glass, utilizing his size.
And the shot is good. And here's Rubio. He's got 10. He kicks it to Favors. Jazz passing it around. Here's Gobert. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Matthews. Withy kicks to Berea. Here's the screen. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's Rubio again missing. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Berea. Another miss by Berea.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
Whoo, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
It's DJ atop the key. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hood.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. He's coming off an excellent season. First in blocks, field goal percentage, and one of the league's most ferocious rebounders, always working. He was top 5 in that category.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Alec Burks comes in for Ricky Rubio. Wells, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Yogi Ferrell comes in for J.J. Barea. Wells is good.
Good eyes to find the open man. DJ out there passing with a purpose.
Now Burks and Gobert kicks to Hood. Gobert the screen. Back to Hood. Gobert the screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I like Rodney Hood. He plays with great patience. He goes through his progressions off the pick and roll. Once he gets past his initial defender, he keeps them walled off behind him and forces the help D to make a decision.
Johnson, he's checked in for Gobert. Ferrell kicks to DJ. Wells in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Jazz trail by 13. Hood kicks to Johnson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Ferrell. For Dallas, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Now here's Johnson, guarded closely. Johnson double teamed. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Johnson. Another shot, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Jerebko's checked in for Utah. Wells with the steal. Curry kicks to Farrell. Now here's DJ. He's guarded by Johnson. Shoots, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Well, you look at Ingles, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
It's stolen by Curry. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Jerebko. Jerebko's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
And Joe Johnson with a long and illustrious career like yourself, Smitty. He had the very good years in Atlanta. When you think of Joe Johnson, what comes to mind?
You know, the first thing is he has great handles for a player of his size. The crossover, able to get the defenders on their heels, and he does it in slow-mo. But he can score from anywhere.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. 5 to shoot. Farrell, that's a 2-pointer. And that one hits back iron. Jazz trail by 12. Johnson kicks to Burks. Johnson the screen. Hood for 3. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Hood's ability to space out the floor is huge. If he's squaring up from outside, the D has to close out.
Cowens passes to Wells. DJ sets the screen for Wells. And the basket by Nowitzki. Utah's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Utah calls timeout. Steve, so much of being a great offensive player is learning to draw contact and work. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Yo, I kind of feel like Bill Murray in that one movie. What's it called again?
Caddyshack?
Nah, that's not it.
Rushmore.
Nah, that's not it, Coach.
Ghostbusters.
Y'all not letting me explain, man. It's that movie where he lives the same day over and over again, and it kind of feels like this road trip. Like every day is the same. I just can't.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, Groundhog's Day.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Man, I was trying to think of
You
it.
talking about Rushmore and Ghostbusters?
Who is Bill Murray?
The dude from Space Jam.
Which was a good movie, by the way.
No, that was Billy Crystal.
No, that's Deuce Bigelow.